And we are finally live. Awesome. Welcome back to Moulindir, everybody. Or I should say Spellforce 3. We're in Moulindir. Where we left off yesterday was we have the elves, we have the orcs, we have the humans, all allied up. How's it going, Jade Mesa? How's it going, Eureka? We are, and she's even right next to the Nexus, so that works even better. Just go straight in, man. Oh, let's see. Would you like to travel to the Nexus? Yes, I would. And how's it going, Ava? How's it going? Oh, man. Thank you for saving my boredom. Oh, man. Hi, Golden. I watched the camp. Nice. Oh, Golden. How's it going, man? I didn't see you. How's it going? I'm good. How's everybody doing? Did you guys have a wonderful weekend? We're
what
gonna
do we need?
We're gonna end it off strong with a nice episode of StarCraft 3. I've always. Wait, what? Oh, dude, Nightbot's even doing his thing. Oh man, that was quick. All right, where is Gore? Looks like
yes.
Over here. Got you. There's a bunch. Yeah, there's Gore, and then there's the map that we need. The secrets of the Shapers. Okay, I see what we gotta do. I'm obsessed with a band called Hollywood Undead, and I have a crush on one of the people in the band. What do I do? I have no idea, man. I've never had a crush on someone in a band before.
So, Rocker.
Gore, how are you and the Fire Wielders settling in?
All right, I guess. Though there've been some quarrels between my warriors and these mercenaries. But don't worry, I took care of it. And that Rowan promised to do the same. Nonetheless, Tahar, I have to say it. I don't like this place. Not at all.
Why not?
Well, I guess it's the people who once lived here. The Shapers. They were corrupted. And I can feel that corruption even now.
Corrupted?
Yeah. Their customs, their culture. They were completely detached from the order of nature.
Interesting. I like how Gore is like a I don't know, he sensed things. Were they all dead? No, how so?
How so?
Do you even need to ask? Just look around. Ghost warriors, strange machines, strange buildings. Especially this place, this Nexus. They thought they were above everything, even the gods. And they meddled with things they didn't understand. It's disgusting.
Well, they're dead now.
Maybe. But I can still feel their presence. Anyway, nothing we can do about it. If the Shapers caused the Bloodburn, I understand why we need this place. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
He is deep, man. He is super deep. How's it going, Mad Dog? How's it going, man? Yeah, I will never forget Nightbot, Ellis, or my boy Burrito. Burrito is awesome. I love Burrito.
All right, let's cut to the chase.
Council of 12.
We need to discuss where and how we start our search. You are all familiar with the objective?
Find the Forge Stones, reignite the Nexus, decipher the song with it, and put an end to the Bloodburn.
That's about it. Iria thinks that someone removed the Nexus stones shortly before the city was abandoned, but they left their markers on that stone map. And now that we have a small army backing us up, we can start searching. Eskram?
Yeah, we suspect one of the stones to be in the desert of Aonir's Blade, probably in the possession of the Iron Falcons, whereas the other one is on an unknown island.
An unknown island?
Correct. And yes, the oceans might have long taken it, which is why the only way to find out is to build a ship. And to...
Wait, I think I might know what that island is. Does it happen to be in the northwest, in the Black Sea?
I think so.
Sun and stars, that's fascinating. 2 years ago, there was an archaeologist in Everlight who claimed the same. That there was an island in the Black Sea, unknown to our cartographers.
Did he find it?
That's a complicated story, but it's a trail we could follow. If we go to Everlight, I can tell you more.
Well, it does sound promising.
And intriguing. So, where do we go first, Tahar? Everlight or Aonir's Blade?
I'll think about it and let you know when we head out. For now, just get prepared.
Will do, Corporal.
Okay, we're gonna be going to Everlight. Which if I would have known that, we could have done the whole Everlight stuff then. But
Will
I
do.
have a feeling that we're gonna have to man, this music is we're gonna have to have Rohan with
Now
us.
let's look at that.
Ooh, about Orcus culture, it's blue. What does that mean? How does it feel to change forms? I wanna
Back
talk
in
about Orcish.
Bargagor, you told me that you think the orcs should strive to be more. What do you mean by that? Do you consider your culture to be, well, inferior?
Inferior? No, not at all. On the contrary, I'm glad to be a fire wielder and not a human or an elf.
Why?
Because not so unlike the Shapers, your culture is bigoted, strange. You like to tell yourselves you're more than the animals you slaughter for food. You call yourselves civilized. But in the end, you look for the struggle just as anything and anyone else does. But of course you don't admit to it. You want to be better than that. And the result are lies, intrigue, wars, and assassinations. Your culture is so bizarre that it's almost amusing.
Damn. Yeah, Gore does have a point. Holy cow. You're generalizing? That's true.
Well, you have a point.
I know. So no, I don't consider our culture to be inferior. But we've gone astray. Fools such as Krell was one. They're the reason your race looks down on us. If Zakrak had wanted us to be ever fighting ravaging brutes, he wouldn't have given us minds to begin with. Every brawl, every battle, every war has to have a purpose. It isn't something done for pleasure. Yes, it can be enjoyed. But at its core, it is ritual. The most basic one of nature.
In other words, violence and war are good and necessary, but only within measure?
Yes, and it should be learned from. That's where most orcs disagree. They claim to value wisdom, but when asked to choose between words and a club, they always choose the club. And as you see, this is why our culture has stagnated. In its current state, there will never be an orc empire, a great tribe, or the earth-shaking horde Zarek envisioned.
So what you want is to lead your people to a better future.
You make it sound so dramatic.
Eureka, you're right.
For now, the Fire Wielders are a good start. And by helping you, they will hopefully see that diplomacy and strength don't always contradict each other. After that, we shall see.
Okay, well, I would say I would vote for Gore for presidency. You know, Gore 2020. That works for me.
Well, thanks for explaining.
Sure.
Dude, he's deep. How does it feel to transform?
What's it like to change form? I've been wondering about that since I met you.
I can imagine. It's exhilarating and strange at the same time. If it taught me one thing, then it's how foolish it is to put the mind above every other aspect of the body. Many people do that, especially scholars or mages,
What do you mean?
because the shape of our flesh is so much more than just a shell. It defines us. When I take on the form of a wolf, for example, this wolf isn't just me with fangs and paws. It's a different version of myself.
A different version.
Yes, you can understand if you haven't been there. But I guess you could say that when I'm taking on a creature's form, a part of my mind gets infused with that creature's essence, the thirst for the hunt, thinking as part of a pack, just to name the most obvious aspects. They meld with my mind. When I was young and first started shifting, the creature always dominated. It was like a feverish dream, and I had almost no control over my actions. With time, it got better.
How do you learn new forms?
How do you learn a new form?
That's complicated. First, you have to understand that creature, observe it, live with it if possible. That can take months, years. sometimes decades. Then there's what we shamans call the first joining. You have to visualize your shift.
How does that work?
I can't explain it. It's like your first bloodshed. It can't be explained, only experienced.
Am I going to use any of my respec potions? Probably at some point. Right now, my guys are doing pretty good, so I'm going to keep them for now. I think you got a few of them. I do have a few of them. I'm just going to keep them just for the optimal moment. And I don't know if anyone has ever noticed this, but I have noticed it. And it's kind of adorable if you think about it. If you look at the map, it's like a little chibi skull. I think it's kind of adorable. In theory, could you transform into anything?
So, in theory, could you transform into anything? Even say a wyvern, a dragon?
In theory, yes. In practice, there's no known shapeshifter who has ever done that. Save for old orcish legends, maybe.
Why not?
First off, there aren't many dragons around to study. And even if there were, you aren't likely to survive it. Secondly, transforming into something that enormous, it can be lethal. Our minds, our essence just isn't fit to govern such a massive body. Only some years ago, there was talk of an Ash Reaver shifter who had attempted to morph into a troll. He succeeded, but his heart, the troll's heart, stopped before he could take a single step. So you see why most shifters aren't that eager to experiment.
Well, that's definitely interesting. Thanks for taking the time to explain.
Sure.
Interesting. But
I'll be off.
we can't look at his spec, but isn't there like some sort of astral plane thing that he can transform into? See, I want to watch the. You want to watch RWBY? You want to play a video game? RWBY is pretty good. I like the series or the movie or whatever the hell it is. The anime. I like the anime. The anime is good. What graphic cards do you have? I'm using. What does that box say? It's the Gigabyte G1 GeForce GTX 1070. That's the one I'm using, Klindo. Okay, I guess that's all for here, to be honest. We just have to choose our location and where we want to venture to, and it's gonna be Everlight. Because honestly, I want to find this island. The whole concept of it, like a hidden island that's not been cataloged or anything like that. That sounds kind of cool. Although that means we have to have Rowan, and I haven't done anything with Rowan, and I feel like he is gonna be. I don't know. He might be a tank. I like to keep my mages, my tanks separate. Now, if I was playing like a mage class, I would be fine with him. But I like one person going up there, and it just seems easier to play this way. But eventually, I'm gonna have to kill this dude. He's like the guardian of the north. No one goes there. Oh man. Okay. I think we're good on loot for the most part. Yeah. I guess let's just bounce out. Let's see what we can do. Oh man. It's a good card. I like it. I mean, I haven't had any issues with it whatsoever. For a while there, I was using a 4K monitor, and it did it perfectly fine. But in the end, I just got rid of the 4K monitor because, meh. I didn't really see that big of an improvement. Personally, I didn't, at least. Okay, that's Mulandir. All right, Everlight. Oh, maybe can I keep this? Like, or I'm a. Yeah, he's a tank. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Who do I take out? You know what?
You
Sure.
picked the wrong enemies.
I want to see what Rowan's about, because I think I have to have him.
Who make it.
Okay. Since this is my first time with him, what is he? Elementalist, primal magic. Oh, he's a healer. Oh. Oh. Okay. A fire nova, elemental imbuing. Oh, we're gonna go with fire nova. A fire nova erupts around you, damaging all enemies within the radius. Hell yeah. Okay. And then that's the same. I don't really need to worry about heals then, for the most part. I can go with that, just have the focus and regeneration. Wrath of the Elements, engulf yourself in fire and ice magic. Increase the respective resistance and damage all enemies in your immediate vicinity. Yeah, we're gonna definitely go with Fire Nova. We lost Ingram, so we don't have our Blizzard. We do have Fire. Damnation, mark target enemy, all units attack this enemy will get healed. Oh, dude, that's kind of cool. Hold on a second.
Just give the word.
Oh, he has different things on than what
Yes.
she does. Like, she's got the serrated arrow,
Anything
but
on your
he's
mind?
got like things like damnation and clarity. Apply regeneration to yourself. Temporarily, all positive stats effects applied to you will also heal your regenerative focus. Interesting. Okay, so this will be oh, actually, can I see what this looks like? Hold on, back this out. Okay, that's it. That's it's just a little puff of smoke. Okay. Oh, chain lightning. Shoot up bullet lightning that chains across multiple enemies, dealing damage. Oh man, can I respect this now? I would rather have the chain lightning, to be honest. All of your melee auto attacks deal additional fire and ice. Dude, this guy's gonna be. Hold on. Wait, did this thing auto save? Hold on. As soon as okay, it did. Quick, easy respect. This way I don't have to waste a potion or anything.
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight.
Ava, the Fire Nova is lit! And then, never mind, the Fire Nova seems like crap. That was a quick change of heart. Oh, man.
Many are shocked to...
Okay, shut up. Okay, see, look at that. Boom. I get the respec.
Yes?
Okay, so I'm definitely going to go this route. I want the Chain Lightning. All of your melee auto attacks deal additional fire and ice damage. That's just cool. I feel like that's going to be useful. I'm going to definitely go for the more Chain Lightning. Keep the magic. Increase your spell power. I want... It takes 2 minutes. I know, right? Okay, we're going to keep that. Okay. Let's see. We have increase your block chance. Primal magic. Okay. So he's like a melee warrior, or a melee mage, a battle mage. I shouldn't have gotten rid of some of those weapons then. Shoot. It's a two-hander. Do I have anyone? I do have strength of 4. Two-hander, 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 one-hander, 14 to 16. Okay, so I need a strength of 4 at minimum. Okay, apply that. Okay, he's got a nice little cleaver. Where are my shields at? I only have 1 shield. Well, that's a bust. Oh, I'm block regenerate. Okay, we just need to get the Constitution to 5. And then I can throw this on him. 24. We got slightly better magic or armor. We don't have any helms besides this one for him. It took 2 minutes. I punted. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. I don't have any rings or amulets for him either. 20 to 24. Oh, 21 to 24. This one's better. There we go, a little ice hammer. 14, 16. Two-hander. One-hander, okay. I wish it would sort, like, I wish it would sort by damage, too. That'd be nice. Okay, so I got 2 more points. If I go by intelligence, that is going to be your intelligence-based weapon. It'll also increase your focus regeneration. This I want. Okay. Doesn't he look snazzy? Doesn't he look snazzy? 18 to 24, 12 to 12. I shouldn't have... yesterday I sold all my shields. I shouldn't have done that. You know, it's a slow night when you use a backbatcher to pet your fuzzy lamp. Oh, man. You're crazy. You're crazy. Let's see. Should we go with more heals or damage and interrupt target enemies? Honestly, I want AoE stuff. That's all I care about, really. Oh, this would be nice just to have. That's fire. I don't have Blizzard anymore, and going with this route, I can get an AoE really quick. But this is constant damage. Cast time 1 second, effect duration 10 seconds. Cast time 1 second, cooldown 10 seconds, but that's a hell of a lot more damage. But that's... And that also does impairment. Caster has ice might. It removes upon casting, and the blizzard damage is increased as well. This seems like something you just have to do if you have both. Okay, we got 5 points to mess around with now. Ice abilities cost 25% less. Do I want this or do I want to go fire? Just do double fire. Probably not. I got 1 skill left. Earthquake. Conjure an earthquake in a target area, severing damage in building caught. You know, I'm gonna go with that. Okay. What I'm gonna do... Let's see, I don't really care much about the gain ice might and fire might. I mean, that's not bad, but still. Okay, I want to keep the chain lightning, keep that, and then throw the earthquake in. Go to shift 2. This is where I can do the frost shell, this, and then probably blizzard as well. Okay. I'll probably shift this up so it's the same location. And this is the AoE one, damage to all enemies. Yep, okay.
What do you want?
Okay, we've got Rowan.
Yes.
Combine these.
Got it.
Okay, so travel to the Creators Guild and inquire about Wheatley. Creators Guild. Down here. Gotcha. Okay. We got someone new. We're playing with someone. Oh, here we go. We can test this stuff out.
Burn.
Okay, chain lightning. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. That is not bad at all. Rohan is pretty strong. Cisa would agrees.
That way?
I'm going super slow right now. Let's toss the heal up. There we go.
That way. All right.
Good move.
Here we are.
Yep.
Everlight. What now?
We find the archaeologist. His name was, let me think. Sir Albertus Watley.
Everlight is a big city.
I know. I guess that mage clan, the Creators Guild, could be a good place to start. They would have known about the excavation. Let's go.
Well, it looks like we did not have to have Rohan. But either way, we got our Earthquake to an extent. Although Ingram's Earthquake, you know, he had to be up front and in their face for, though. Might as well take a look and gander, see if we find any other items just like lingering behind that I might have missed. Oh, got a salesperson down here. All right, yeah, I think we're good. Let's just.
Fine.
There we go. Let's just go there. And cakes, only one type at the moment. Do you like the cakes with the strawberries on them? I'm assuming so. With big puppy dog eyes. Yo, love. Guy walks away, sad face.
Sure.
Yeah, there he is.
Now would you look at that?
Help you with something?
Let me get closer so I can actually see him. There we go. That island in the lake that the Creator Guild, isn't it? I want to set over how much.
That island in the lake. That is the Creators Guild, isn't it?
Yeah? Why you asking?
It might be the distance, but it looked a lot more populated when I was last there.
That's because after your father's war, a lot of the Creator's mages left. They were afraid of being out in the open, so to speak.
Why? The Creators Guild didn't participate in the war, did it? Same as Everlight.
Yeah, but that didn't stop the common folk and the refugees who came here from blaming them. There were even attacks on the guild.
Well, not all the common folk, as you call it, took part in them. I know the Creator's mages haven't ever done anything foul. What happened during that attack was a bloody tragedy. The mayor saw that the people who did it were put on the gallows.
I want to set over. How much will that cost me?
I'll be off.
Oh, hit the wrong button.
Yes.
Huh? Help you with something?
I want to set over. How much will that cost?
All right, Ava.
25 gold. And no haggling.
No haggling. You have a wonderful night, man. You have a wonderful night.
I want to cross the lake.
Sure. Where to?
There's a bunch of them. I didn't know this.
Got it.
All right, let's go to the Creators Guild.